So this is big news. Pokemon Green and Red's 28-year-long record of being the most sold video game in Japan has just been broken, and it's been beaten by Animal Crossing New Horizons. Finally, Animal Crossing New Horizons was on track to beat these games, and they've finally done it just before the release of the Switch 2. Pokemon Red and Green stand at 7.93 million, around that, and Animal Crossing New Horizons has just hit 8 million sold copies. I believe physical copies. They've sold more online, but in terms of physical copies, Animal Crossing is now number one. And it's not that shocking. I think it's been a slow progression to where it's been expected eventually Animal Crossing would beat Red and... Well, I keep wanting to say Red and Blue, but Red and Green, because those were the original Gen 1 games in Japan when they first launched. It's been expected, but I mean, it's taken a while. And I mean, who would have thought 28 years, who would have thought a Gameboy game until now held that spot for that long? Surely there would have been another game, another Pokemon game perhaps, or a Yokai Watch game that would have sold more, but no, it took 28 years to do this. And when I think about why Animal Crossing and how New Horizons has, entered this new position, I think one of two factors, or both, comes into play. Number one is the time of release. So obviously this game got released in COVID, everyone was at home, it became this sort of new way to interact with people online, and it was sort of a trend to hop on Animal Crossing New Horizons. Even if you've never played an Animal Crossing game before, it sort of trended and people just jumped on it. It sort of became this COVID bandwagon everyone jumped on. And the other reason I think this game sold really well, and I don't see many people talk about this, but I think it's purely just because of hype. If you watched any Nintendo Direct for about 5 years, everyone in the comments was just asking for the same game, a new Animal Crossing game after the one on the 3DS. That's all that people wanted, and it took so long to get it, and finally people got what they wanted. So I think that weight and the pure hype behind this new launch game of Animal Crossing finally being on the Switch is what drove its sales, at least in the immediate sales of the game. I'm going to be honest though, I feel like I'm going to get so much hate for this, but I personally did buy the game and love it for a certain amount of time, but I just can't play the game. It's based on a real life clock system, so if a shop closes at 8 PM, it closes at 8 PM in real time, and for me, who's working a 9 to 5, and a lot of other people, it's really hard to play a game like that. If you're employed, the game's going to be tough, and you're going to have to carry a Switch everywhere, which you can, but it's still hard to play a game based on a real-time clock. But also, you can only do a certain amount of things during the day, and for, a binge gamer like myself, it's kind of difficult to play, but nevertheless, it's now at the number one position in Japan. A lot of people are saying this game stop getting updates, why people are still buying it. The Animal Crossing community is a bit dumb for buying this game still. I've never really understood this take. The game, I believe, got updates up until like a year and a half, and then it stopped getting updates. I don't really understand why people are mad about that. I thought we loved when games released and they don't need updates. Nevertheless, updates are nice to have, especially in a game like Animal Crossing, but a year and a half of updates is a long time. I feel like if you're not happy with that and a full-blown great game, I don't know how to please those people. Although I did hear that the dialogue in this new Animal Crossing game isn't as dynamic, and basically there isn't nearly enough dialogue compared to New Leaf, the previous Animal Crossing game. Someone in the comments said this game was released at the perfect moment in history, and I agree. I think, again, the reason this game sold so much is because of its launch day. And when I think about it, would a new Animal Crossing game on the Switch 2 sell as well? I don't think so. I think that perfect capsule in time of when COVID was happening and people were so excited for this new game, I think those two helped the game and push it so much to where if let's say the Switch 2 comes out, a lot of people are anticipating that Mario Kart 9 or maybe Pokemon Legends CA is going to be the launch title of the Switch 2. Some people are saying Animal Crossing could be a new launch, and I'm not sure. I think the game's not, even though it's been out for a long time now, it's not had that much chance to breathe, especially when compared to other games. Animal Crossing are games that are released with giant gaps in between them, and like I say, this has only just hit 8 million, broken that record, so I think it could be a while until a new Animal Crossing game comes out. However, if one did come out, I think that would be a smart move by Nintendo. At first I wouldn't think so as a launch title, it seems just a tiny bit too niche for a launch title, but with sales like this, I mean the numbers don't lie, this is a moneymaker, so could I see Nintendo doing it? Absolutely. Will it sell as well as New Horizons? I really don't think so. And yeah, there's just a lot of negative press around this. New Leaf is right there, you guys, come on. I don't know how people can be angry about this after begging for this game for so long. You can think New Leaf's better all you want, but this game is undoubtedly amazing too. But people just don't like it. They don't like how it stopped getting updates after so long, and I guess they don't like how maybe New Leaf was bigger in terms of dialogue and other areas like that. But I think this is really cool to see. This is what I want. I want revolutionary games, and by revolutionary I just mean crafting, adding to Animal Crossing. But Animal Crossing on a Switch, yeah, it's obviously proven by the numbers, revolutionary, and has finally beat Red and Blue. Sorry, I keep saying Red and Blue, Green and Red. So weird saying that, but yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.